thankful for that. And I understand, Serena, you're here today. You'd like to say a few words? This is Serena.
Good afternoon. My name is Serena Thorne, and I volunteer here at Lucky Orphans. And I ride Alley Cat. She's changed my life greatly for the better. 5 years ago, I was sexually assaulted by a friend's dad. I was traumatized. Not long after, I moved in with my mom and cancer-sick stepdad, who I considered my daddy. He took me under his wing and loved me like I was his own daughter. We were extremely close. 2 months later, my mom and I lost him to an extremely aggressive form of cancer. He passed away 9 months and 28 days after being diagnosed. My whole family watched as he deteriorated. My whole world was turned upside down. Soon after his death, I sunk into deep depression. I was seeing counselors and therapists, but nothing really seemed to help. At the time, I was living with leg dislocations, which happened almost every day. No doctors would give us answers. This sent me deeper into depression. We finally found a doctor who thought he could fix my leg, and I had surgery in October of 2010. The surgery didn't take, and I was back to living with dislocations for another year and a half. My depression just kept getting worse and worse. My mom and I moved to Beacon in June of 2012, thinking that it would be better to get me away from my past so that her and I could start new together. Instead of getting better, I just got worse. I hated it. I had no friends and it made me feel horrible. I stayed in my room all day in the dark, every day. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I just wanted to be left alone. By November of 2012, my depression had gotten so bad that I tried to commit suicide. I was stuck in a crisis intervention program. It helped, but there was still something missing. I was still depressed and having really bad anxiety attacks. In January, when I got out of crisis intervention, my mom found a horse rescue barn. I had always loved rescue horses because, like me, they all have stories. It's easier for me to connect with animals like me. When my mom brought me to the barn that first Saturday, Deanna got me working and helping right away. Everyone was so helpful. I still remember Vicky teaching me how to do stalls and just having an amazing day. When I told Deanna what I wanted to do, she immediately knew who she would put me on. She introduced me to one of the sweetest, most beautiful horses I had ever seen. From the first time I saw Allie, I knew she was going to change my life. I have been working with and riding her since then. All of my friends and family and Deb saw a difference in me from the first week being at the barn to the second week. I have been going to the barn almost every Saturday since then. Even though I wasn't able to ride for a few weeks, I was still at the barn as much as I could to hang out and groom Allie. Since that day in January that I started going to the barn, my depression has greatly diminished and my anxiety is nowhere near as bad as it was before I started. I still have my moments, but ever since meeting Allie, it has gotten tremendously better. This is my story about how Lucky Orphans is helping me to heal from my past and be able to look forward to the future with hope for the first time in a really long time. Please consider becoming a sponsor to one of these amazing, beautiful, deserving horses. Enjoy your day.